Hello everyone, this is Armando once again with another update on my Millenium Falcon, and I've gotten quite a bit done, and let's go through it so you guys get an idea. Since our last installment, I have sealed the saucer, the model, not saucer, the two halves. I've glued all the side panels on. And I have been working on light leaks tonight, and I got them under control, and I have begun the weathering. So I'm getting close to the end here. This is the bottom half. That is the native hull color, and all the decals are on, by the way. I've finished that as well. And this portion I am weathering, as you can see, and I have already weathered the top half, and I will show that to you in a second. Let's turn it over so we can see that. Okay, now this is a multi-step process. I am using the technique by Ficton Fu. He has his own channel on YouTube and also a page. I can look him up here and show you. There he is, Ficton Fu. Look him up. Do yourself a favor. This man is an artist. He is outstanding. What he has done is, well, you'll see it. He uses the Aptalungs and the thinner, odorless turpentine to basically streak and paint the surface. And I have pretty much emulated the first part of his technique. This is going to take a couple of days, but the first coat on the top is on. As you can see, it has given it a warm, rusted-like appearance, like the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy is supposed to have. This is just the first part. I will be continuing to follow his technique. This is the initial coat. I will let it dry for 24 hours. You'll notice the turrets and the cockpit have been masked off. I was able to paint those very nicely using the masks with the hull color, and I masked them off because after I completed decal placements and sealed up all the light leaks, I applied dull coat, Tester's dull coat, to seal them up and protect them from any subsequent weathering that I might be doing. And after that dried, then I proceeded with what I am now doing, which is the weathering. Now the switch, everything is wired up, all the lights are working. Let me show you how that works. There's a switch inside the radar. All you have to do is flip it, and as you can see, it's a beautiful effect down below. Headlights look great. The landing gear looks great. The side lights look great. And the ramp, which has been assembled, also looks great. Let me show you that. The whatchamacallits here, these support bars were painted with the Alclad brass. You can't see them very well in this lighting, but they look great. Take my word for it. In person, they look wonderful. On the inside of the ramp is Jerry's decal simulating the inner hallway. I think it looks great. and of course the engines, which right now are at full power. In order to turn them up or turn them down, I have to use something like a spatula or something to reach up there and work my potentiometers. It isn't that big a deal. Let's see if I can do that for you guys. There's just blue. And there it powers down. Then powering it back up, blue and the white. The turrets are also lit, but right now they're masked off, of course, obviously. So all in all, it's looking real good right now. The satellite dish goes in there, covers up the switch. And it's looking nice, man. I think I'm a couple of days away from finishing up. For now, I'll continue to do the weathering, the first step, and I'll let it dry overnight. Then tomorrow, I'll go on to step 2 as per Fichten Foo's technique, which will be more weathering and streaking and so on and so forth. I think his technique is excellent, and I think the results are wonderful. It's giving the ship a warm, weathered, old type look, which I think is outstanding. He also uses pigments, and I do have some of those, which will simulate the smokestack weathering, and I'll be doing that as well. So I'll keep doing videos with you guys so you guys can see the progression of the weathering. But so far, I'm extremely pleased with it. Anyway, more to come later.